put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Curry with the three. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Smith penetrating. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
They double-team Curry. And Green slams it in.
And not the prototype power forward, but he has tremendous athletic ability.
Out to Smith. The three. Smith missing again.
Still can't quite get anything to fall after 5 tries.
Thompson for the triple. No luck. For Cleveland, they've gone 0 of 5 here to start the game. Rough start for them. And that one's good.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Got it. Nice one there from Dellavedova.
And that almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
And especially the fact that it now ties the game. The lead was about to be stretched out, and instead, it's back even.
To the paint. Out to Smith. Fires from deep. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, you know, last season, Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. LeBron with it. Picked up by Thompson. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. For the Cavaliers, Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And a jumper in there for James. Golden State also making some changes. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he...
Woo! Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
That was a Kodak moment right there. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
What a year for the Warriors. Clark won their division for the first time in 39 years, ran away with the very tough Western Conference.
And there were a number of surprises last season, Kevin, but the Warriors were at the top of the list. I mean, I don't think anybody, including you and I, pegged them to be as good as they were.
Especially the way the finals began.
Exactly.
And Kevin, that's a little taste of what can happen when the big guy takes it up strong.
Well, I guess he does have it in him then to get up off the ground when he needs to and rock it to the rim.
Yeah, you know, guys, he's never going to elevate that high, but he compensates and makes up for it with his height.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And the Warriors won 51 games back in 2014, improved that mark by 16 wins last season. Among teams that won at least 50 games in the previous year, that 16-game improvement was an NBA record for the Warriors.
It goes without saying the Warriors set franchise records all over the place with their play. Their win total being the highest ever, But also of note, it was the first time they've won 50 games in back-to-back seasons. They seem to truly have arrived as a top-notch franchise in this current state of the NBA.
And Green gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Warriors leading by 6. And there's a whistle that goes on Iman Shumpert. That's his first foul. For 3, Barbosa. Cavaliers with the rebound. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game right here.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
He gets it up. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Warriors ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
Well, another factor in their offense so far has been their ability to convert and score off turnovers.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Iman Shumpert is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%. And one problem with the Cavs last season was they put immediate pressure on themselves. A part of that was the trade for Kevin Love.
And Thompson kicks to Ezeli. Thompson outside. Golden State moving the ball around. Top of the key, Ezeli. From deep three-point range. And Shumpert pulls it down. As you said, the Cavs put a lot of pressure on themselves because of the trade. You could see it affect the way they came out of the gate.
And you know, it was just night and day, Kevin, when the Cavs began to relax and click. I mean, a total transformation and turnaround. They would go 19-20 in the first 39 games, and then 34-9 over the rest of the season once those guys gelled and got locked in.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Draymond Green comes in for Brandon Rush. Green with the ball. He's picked up by LeBron, and he gets it to go. That's 7 points for Klay Thompson.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Now here's Curry. 5 points in the game. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line. So we'll see Steph Curry go to the line right here. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland.
Now, one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
The Cavaliers trailed by 10. And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
On its way from Curry for 2. Off the left rim and out. Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggle to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Smith checked in for Cleveland. And then for Golden State, Spates comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Barbosa in for Barnes.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And he can't hit the second.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Timeout called Cleveland.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
McRae's checked in for Cleveland. Kyrie Irving comes in for Matthew Dellavedova. Now here's Curry. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now.